Master. Today I'm going to be playing more of Elden Ring, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get to Nokron the Eternal City and get some cool stuff from that. So where you're first going to go to is Fort Height West side of Grace, and it's near one of the places you get one of the halves of the Dectus medallion. I do have a video on that if you don't know how to get here. But yeah, so by the way, in order to get to Nokron City, you have to kill General Radhan. If you don't know how to do that, links will be in the description below, as well as the video to dectus medallion. Yeah, so you have to. Fort Height West is probably the best place to go. If you don't know how to get there, you can see it from the first step. Resting spot, you go over here to where you get your horse and move along here. You move, up. You move up along this trail, and there's a forest there. You kind of go around there, and I'll eventually find your way down here. So this is where it is, obviously, but you won't be able to get to Nokron. You have to kill General Radhan. And I'll have that link in the description below where I can beat him. First try, you really just need the Rotten Breath Incantation. And I'll have that video in the description below. But yeah, so if you have not killed Radhan, you will not see this. But if you have killed him, you'll see all these rocks kind of floating, and it's just going to be a big hole in the ground. So this is now, like, all opened up. So, when you're gonna see that, though, you have to jump down into there. So you're going underground. Yeah, you can't really just jump down there. There's gonna be certain platforms you're gonna need to take, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. So you're gonna go to the right of everything, and you're just gonna keep on heading right. Don't really worry about anything else. That's not really important right now. Just keep on heading to the right. Alright, and then once you get there, you're now, okay, there we go. So now you're able to just kind of make your way. You're going to move down, but still kind of move right. And then you're going to start to see, the platforms. Once you see more and more platforms, like, you'll know this is the right way. So to the very right, you're just going to start moving right, and then all the way down. See, right now it's kind of just like a ramp. Yeah, so here you are going to have to jump. There we go, and I jump again. As you can see, I died here, because I was careless and I jumped a little too far. But yeah, so. The next jump is over here. So it might be hard to see that with all the fog, but that's where it is. And now here we go. We are now into Nokron the Eternal City. So we made it down there. However, if you do die, you're gonna have to do all that again, since yeah, there's no site of grace yet. So we're gonna have to find a site of grace that we can go to, so then we can always teleport back there. So I'm gonna show you how to get there right now. Yeah, there's a lot of also drops around here. I'm gonna try and pick up as many of these as I can. Yeah, so once again, it's platforming, except this time it's not with your horse, it's just you. Right, we're just gonna kind of do just some platforming. It's not really a big deal. There's a lot of platforming levels here, even though this is not really it's not a platforming game for sure, but they actually got a lot of platforming in this game. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Nokron the Eternal City. The game now acknowledges that we are in Nokron the Eternal City. So there we go. So yeah, so now we're gonna make our way now towards the site of grace. However, there are gonna be some enemies on there, so it might, equip your weapons and stuff. These enemies are not that tough. It's just I feel like magic just kills them quickly, and I don't really have to really take any damage from them. But yeah, because it shoots from afar. But these guys, they're pretty easy. You can kill them with melee, whatever you want. So I'm gonna go ahead towards them. We're gonna run along this route. And yeah, so there's gonna be some narrow stuff. It really doesn't matter as long as you're not like speedrunning your way through this and you like fall down or something. Don't do that. If you are a speedrunner, I don't know why you're watching this, because this is a guide. So I mean, yeah, I guess you could be a speedrunner in training, but you should watch a speedrun guide, because this is not a speedrun guide for sure. Because I've seen the speedruns, like, yeah. Anyway, sure. That's what I mean. You don't have to use spells. You can use whatever you want to kill these guys. They're not that tough. So you don't really have to like, get your weapons ready. It's not like really like dangerous to go out here. It's not like you're gonna die instantly or something like that. They're pretty easy, but you see why I want to use spells is because I can shoot them from afar and I can kill them faster. That's all. That's why I'm using it. It's not like you have to do anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna make my way through here. I'm gonna do some strong attacks here. Take these guys out. Yeah, these are okay. Wow, I'm taking a bit of a beating, but that's because they shot multiple projectiles. Alright, there we go. Get through these guys. So it's this big, like, building with a bunch of windows here. Just not fall into those. So, drop, I want to see what's this? Okay, more golden. There's just a bunch of golden runes here. I think, yeah, there is, like a ghost something bell that it'll like let you get more ghost gloverts or something, or grave gloverts. Not sure. There is something here that will help you get that, which will help you upgrade your spirit summons. Which I am gonna that is one of the things I'm gonna get here. But the main thing I am actually trying to get here are 2 really good spirit summons, and I actually came here specifically for that. And that, and also that this area is pretty cool. Like, it does look pretty cool. And any underground area here is cool. Like, you've already got such a big overworld up top, and then when you go down below, it's like, oh my god, it's so much bigger than you even thought. Yeah. So here, yeah, it's got a little bit of a jump. It's not gonna make you take damage though. So yeah, you gotta land on top of that big rock there. You can kind of run around the enemies. No one's really that powerful here. You don't really have to worry about anyone. They're pretty weak. Like, they should die in, like, yeah. That's how powerful they are. They're not gonna be able to kill you. So yeah. Anyway, so you're just gonna kind of make your way through. I'm doing a little bit of a slower playstyle. Okay, actually, yeah, you don't want this guy to hit you though. The guy with the arrows, or multiple guys with the arrows, yeah, they could inflict frostbite on you, so just be careful. You don't want to get hit by the arrows too much, or otherwise it's going to do a ton of damage. Because frostbite and bleed, if you get enough buildup, it's going to do a ton of damage on you, so that's all. But, I mean, it's not that bad. I'm pretty sure that was that frostbite, or was that, like, death blighting or something? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure that was frostbite, but I'm actually not even sure. Anyway, we're there now. We've made it. So now we got to this side of Grace, so now if we do die, it doesn't matter. Which, I mean, we're probably not gonna die, but if we do die, it won't matter because we got the side of Grace. We can always, we'll just go back to this one spot now. It's not like we're gonna have to go all the way, jump down, do all that platforming all over again. It'll all be fine. But yeah, so now I'm gonna start running down over here. Now we're gonna start getting the stuff I want to get. Now first, actually, this stuff. What was this thing called again? Yeah, the Ghost Gloveworts Picker's Belly. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's gonna get you some Ghost Gloveworts. And that is that's Ghost Gloveworts Picker 1, right? That's the first one. So that's gonna help you upgrade your spirit summons, which are like the characters you summon in. And speaking of spirit summons, one of the things I also want to get is the Greatshield Soldier Ashes, which I just picked up at this gravestone right here. You can get the Greatshield Soldier Ashes. And so yeah, so they're really powerful spirit ashes that you can summon in, and they'll become more powerful once you upgrade them with the Ghost Gloverts that you can get. Yeah, you can trade in that bell to the people at Round Table hold the Twin Maiden husks, and you can buy the Ghost Gloverts for that. But yeah, it's really helpful. They're like 5 spirit summons that come in. They have like shields and swords, and like they can block a lot of attacks, and they're really good for that. But anyway, so next what we're gonna do, we've got that Ghost Gloverts Bell 1, and we've also got Greatshield Soldier Ashes. Now the last thing I want to get here is the Mimic Tier Ashes. Now we're just gonna follow along. Now you're probably wondering, why am I playing as a naked person? But you'll find out. So I'll let you guys wait for a second. As you can see, there's a Stake America. That means that you got a big fight coming up. You're probably wondering even more now, why is this guy naked? You have no armor. It makes you weak. Yeah, I know it makes you weak. That's kind of the point. No, I'm not doing a challenge run, by the way. This is not like a challenge run, beat this tough boss, naked or anything, with no weapons at all. No. So this boss, he doesn't immediately give us the Mimic Tier Ashes, but he starts the quest to get the Mimic Tier Ashes. You have to fight this guy, and the reason why it's tough, well, you have to. This boss fight depends. It could be tough. It could be really not tough. If you are tough, if you think you're powerful, it's gonna be really powerful. If you're naked, like I am right now, you're not gonna be that powerful because this guy turns into whatever you are. So if I'm a naked person, he also is naked, and as you can see, all I can really do is punch, and that means all he can do is punch, and that means he will barely put a dent in my health bar. I only put a dent in his health bar too, but mid-battle I can just change my weapons. I can go and I can put the menu up, and it doesn't even matter because I know the game doesn't pause when I do this, and he can still hit me. It doesn't even matter though because he's barely gonna dent my health bar. Look how little damage he's done to me. barely anything. So, it's not really a big deal. You literally can just kind of stand here and just get your weapons, whatever you want to do. It really does not matter at all because you can just absolutely crush this boss. Because yeah, and I think the only thing you can't change, is the suit you're wearing. Like you can't wear different armor. You have to stay naked. That's the only thing, but that really doesn't matter because you won't put much of a dent in you. But as you can see, I'm getting my cold Uchi katana, and look at all the frostbite I have inflicted on him. I just hit him a few times, and already he's got a ton of frostbite build up on him, and he is now, he's been inflicted with frostbite, which just does a ton of damage. Frostbite and bleed are just so awesome to be able to use. But yeah, you're not able to change your clothes. That's all you can't do. Everything else you're just able to do here. I can go change my talismans too. And go get my talismans back. Yeah, all of that. I even removed my talismans because I just do not want this boss, to stand a chance. Because yeah, the weaker you are coming in battle, the easier it's gonna be for you, and then you can just go change your stuff. So you might think, oh, it's so hard. I keep struggling. I have to fight myself. Yeah, this is actually probably the easiest boss ever, because you're like 100% gonna get this first try, unless you let him kill you. But I mean, I don't see how you could die. The only problem is that it can be annoying since you can use Crimson Tears, so you could. I didn't remove Crimson Tears unfortunately, so he's able to heal. So then keep the heat on him. If he starts to heal, just keep the heat on him. You don't want him to do that because if you keep hitting him, he's not gonna heal. But you don't want him to do that because as you can see, he was able to get a lot of his health back, but that doesn't even matter that much. So easily just go destroy this boss here. He's already almost dead. Just gotta, I'm just gonna use some normal attacks now. Boom. Well, okay, he's still hitting me, but look at him. He's barely doing anything. This is obviously the win going to me. Boom. And he probably hit me like 100 times. Still, it didn't even matter. He was punching me with his 2 damage hits. Like it didn't even matter. And now we got a larval tier and a silver tier mask. And there we go. That's that. So in order to get the mimic tier ashes, basically it makes you can summon in yourself. If you ever if you're ever fighting a hard boss and you want a clone to help you, a clone of yourself, then yeah, it's gonna be really good. But unfortunately, killing that guy does not give you the mimic tier ashes to summon in a clone of yourself. We have to go a little bit further. This is the first part of how to get to the mimic tier ashes, but we still have to go a little further throughout Nokron the Eternal City in order to get the mimic tier ashes. As you can see, it's not in our inventory, and it didn't say that we were able to get. It didn't say we got mimic tier ashes yet, so unfortunately, we are gonna have to go a little bit further, but not that much. You can probably look at the time on the video right now, and you can probably see like it's not that far. But yeah, anyways, but I definitely recommend you continue on your journey to get this mimic tier. I do think it's definitely worth it to go and collect. So, yeah, so what you're gonna do now, you're gonna just hop on your horse after running up those steps and start running across the bridge, and yeah, just kind of see, just keep on running forward towards this direction, and yeah, just keep going on your horse, and eventually you'll find a way to get to the side of grace. This next part isn't that hard. There is one more enemy that might be a problem. There's a little bit of platforming, but this isn't too hard. But the hardest part is probably done. That boss fight, he's supposed to be hard, but with this like method just to absolutely make a joke of this guy, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, anyway, you're gonna step off the bridge now, and you're gonna go over to this way, and you're gonna make your way through here. There's gonna be some enemies here. Just ignore them. They're not really important right now. So just keep on going. I mean, you can fight them if you want, but I don't think it's necessary. There is an enemy here, Red Wolf of Radhan, somewhere here. He's one of the boss fights you actually fight in Liurnia at the Academy, Royal Academy of Glintstone or something like that. It's where you fight Renala. He's the boss before Renala in that academy. If you have gotten to Renala, a full moon queen yet, if you've gotten there, then you'll know yet. So there's like another one of him there. That's around, but you can just avoid all these guys. All these guys, those are other mimic tiers. They're gonna kind of run run around here. Just ignore everybody. Those guys are gonna probably like keep going and attacking you. That's what happened to me actually, where I died here. They just kept on going to me, and I tried to fight them on this narrow bridge. Oh god, I fell. Oh, I didn't fall. Yeah. Oh wow, he fell. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm alive. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I lived. I lived. Oh my god, that is insane. That is I almost fell, man. That was quite the save. Quite the save. Wow. That's insane. I thought I was gonna die. I'm like, oh come on, I just died there. Nice. All right. So here you go. By the way, in this room now that we're about to go through, that's where you're gonna be able to get the mimic tier ashes. Of course, you do need to have a stone sword key. If you don't know how to get stone sword keys, they're actually all over the place. There's tons of merchants that sell it all over the place, and yeah, you can find it all over the place. You probably already have one. Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna go into here. We can fight this boss. Here, I'm just gonna shoot some magic at this guy. Or girl, whatever this guy person is. Okay, so they're hiding behind the wall. All right, that's the strat they're doing. Okay, yeah. So they do have some wide range that they can attack you in, but they don't have much health, and you should be able to take them out pretty easily, and not too. Here we go. We're gonna go finish them off with this transient moonlight attack. There we go. All right, and now we can go ahead, open up this chest, and we can get this awesome. Spirit Ash summon. This is probably one of the best spirit summons. Yeah, there we go. Mimic your Ashes. Probably one of the best summons you can get in this game. It's really overpowered. I think there have been some patches, some like updates of the game that have kind of made it less powerful. Which is a shame since it was really powerful. But yeah, it's still the Mimic tier is still really good, and I definitely recommend you pick it up. Anyway, thanks guys for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe to see more content like this. Make sure you hit that notification bell to get all notifications to you in the next video. Bye.